Hi, how you doing? This is another quick solo vid. I am a huge fan of gold prospecting channels. Pioneer Paulie, Dan Hurd, Vogos, Clash Guitars, people like this, fantastic. And so Sammy and I have booked a week's camping up in Scotland where you can go gold prospecting. Never done it before, but today these arrived. So I'm gonna attempt to do some practice prospecting, and that's what this video is. So I'm gonna document it and see how it goes. Part of the problem is that I've never been prospecting before, so I don't really know what I'm trying to replicate. And nowhere around here, where I live, in the south of England, has gold-bearing water. If I was to travel to Cornwall, 5 or 6 hours drive, I'd get some. Scotland, minimum of 6 hours drive, possibly. North Yorkshire, 5 or 6 hours drive. Wales, 5 or 6 hours drive. But right here in the southeast, nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some small lead fishing weights and I'm gonna see if I can use them to replicate gold. Now, I don't want them to be round, I want them to be flat, so I'm gonna squash some little fishing weights and then I'm gonna spray them bright colours so that I can see them in the pan if I find them. So let's see how that goes. This is a tiny little anvil that I've used for making jewellery and riveting, that sort of thing. Hopefully that'll do for squashing a bit of lead. Let's see. That looks like a pretty big flake. I think I'm going to have to use some smaller bits. Even that looks pretty big for the sort of thing I'm expecting to be finding. Ah well, probably best that I start off practicing with quite big bits, eh? So here are 5 really quite small weights and 1 much bigger one, all squashed down. So I'm going to see what colour paint I've got, spray them up, and then give panning a go. So here we have several bits of fake gold. Small fishing weights, hammered flat, coated in liquid gold leaf. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? No idea if this is going to be heavy enough to stay in the pan when I pan it though. So now I've got to find a way of panning without a stream. So here is a big tub of water, and here is a Garrett Gold Trap pan with my fake gold in it and a bunch of what I feel I probably ought to call overburden, but is actually mainly soil. So let's give it a try. Oh, and by the way, Sammy's here too. Hi, Sammy.
No, I don't want to be in this video.
So she's not going to be in this video, but she is going to hold the thing so I can pan with 2 hands.
Right, I am going to hold the pan.
Let's get rid of some of this vegetation.
It's like watching Dan Hurd.
Hello! Okay, this is actually trickier than you think. Right, I know we don't need that.
Why did you put a giant rock in there?
That's just what was there when I picked
I love
it.
that you keep looking at me when you talk. In the shot is only the bowls. Would you like me to move so that you can see your pretty face?
No, I'm okay.
There it is. There's his pretty face.
Hi.
Dan definitely does more of it underwater.
Dan is definitely better at it than me. Oh, do you know what? This is really interesting. It is actually stratified. I know I shouldn't be surprised by that.
Well, some big bits falling out now. So what are we hoping to find at the bottom of this one? Because we don't have any gold.
You've obviously not seen the earlier bits of my video.
No, because I was putting the children to bed.
Woo! I was playing in the garden.
So what have you put in there?
Fake gold.
Which is something heavy. Lead.
Fishing weights that I've squashed flat and painted gold.
Have you painted them gold?
Yeah.
So if the camera's wobbling, it's because I'm scratching my ear.
Definitely didn't get it in my own face.
If you splashed it on my feet, I should be most disappointed. I've already had my feet chewed by a puppy today.
I'm getting the feeling that this is when I need to start being a bit braver.
I saw some gold then. Fake gold.
Actual gold.
It turns out the soil in our garden is actually a rich alluvial deposit. I don't even know what that means. I mean, I know what deposit means.
And indeed rich.
There's a lot of alluvial been put down here. What is alluvial? Stuff that has alluves. I don't think you agitate it enough.
That's called stratifying.
Actually, stratifying is the outcome of the action agitate. Isn't it not time to do one of those quick swirls where you go, let's see if there's anything showing up yet?
Probably.
Can you tell we've watched a few gold panning videos? Oh, look at it, it works! So they get left behind when you tip the bowl down.
Okay, well that's... That.
Yeah? Oh, why that one? Those are at the wrong end.
Yeah, well that's because I'm not very good at it. Now, interestingly, I think we might be missing one.
How many did you put in?
I can't remember.
Okay, look at the camera and say that.
I can't remember. But that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever done any gold panning.
Not gold. Lead panning.
It might even be bismuth.
That won't be as heavy either.
No.
You're letting the leaves back in. That never happens to Dan. Oh, you're going to lose it. I can see one of them in the second ripple. Oh no, beg pardon, that was a gravel. There's 6 there now. You hadn't lost one, it was just under the sand.
Look at that. Wow. So now we can just give it a good agitation.
You got it the wrong way around. Ripple, you know.
I know.
Why is your... Oh no, God, he's going to lose his gold. This is so wrong. Look at the concentration on his face. as he searches for his own fake gold where he put it.
Are you mocking me?
I never mock you.
think
You
you
are my
always
heart's
mock me.
delight, and there is nothing funny about you.
Yeah, you'd be mocking me again, wouldn't you?
Don't know what you mean. So how long is this supposed to take?
Well, I think by my standards, I'm pretty much there, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you were an actual gold hunting person, you'd have picked those out by now. Let's be
Picker.
honest. Yes.
Yeah. So I think I might be able to do this panning thing.
Yeah,
At
now
least with massive lumps of bismuth.
now all you need is a place where you can go to pan for gold.
Funny you should say that.
I know. Are you really tempted to do Pioneer Paulie's finger snap now?
Yes, a little bit.
Go on, do the finger snap. No, do you want this as a video in its own right? Sad times.